All right, everyone. First, we are joined by Dagur Dan following the match. Dagur, as always, appreciate the time. Just start us off with your initial thoughts following the match.
I would say two halves. First half, we just didn't show up. We were losing first ball, losing second balls, getting easy goals, and then in the second half, we talked about just holding the face and change the shape a little bit, and it worked. And I felt like we came out really strong and scored two goals, and then it's on me that I lose the ball there in the fourth goal when we're trying to go forward, and I take full responsibility for that. So yeah.
Next, we will go to Austin.
Dagger, you kind of talked about it. Obviously, a different performance in the second half. What do you feel that kind of just contributed to the start to the game?
Uh, you mean the change of the halves, or?
No, just in the first half overall, just kind of the slow start that you mentioned.
Yeah, I feel like we concede that goal and somehow that knocks us out, which is not acceptable. Like everybody make mistake. I make mistake there in the fourth goal. Nico makes mistake in the first, and it's up to us, the team, to help each other to bounce back. And I felt like we were just knocked out completely the whole first half, and me as well. I was completely out, and it's something that we really need to work out and find out why it happens, because it's not acceptable.
Next, we will go over to Michael Citro.
Dagger, thanks for your time and congratulations on the goal. Just I want to get your perspective. You probably had a pretty good look at what happened to Mason on that play, and it obviously affected you guys at least for a little bit. It looked like. Just tell me what was your emotion on the field when you saw Mason go down and everything.
So I just heard the ball came in behind me, and then I see Mason run out and he kicks. I think he kicks the ball. I haven't seen it. I think he kicks the ball, and then the other guy comes and I just hear a loud like basically just like a click, and he's screaming, and I didn't know what it was. And then I look at his leg, and his leg was dangling, and I just looked away and basically just wanted to go. So I went to the stands and just stood there with my eyes closed, and yeah, then everybody came, and of course he's in good hands now, but it was not beautiful, and feel really sorry for him, and he's gonna come back stronger though.
Next, we'll go ahead to Mike Ramajo.
Thanks, Lucas. Dogger, obviously not the result you guys were looking to get out tonight, but obviously with the 4 goals conceded, that's I mean the 2 goals you guys had last week against Chicago, that's 6 goals now in 2 games. I'm just wondering how can the team, obviously the team initially was struggling offensively, but you guys are managing to score now, but looks like now defensively this team is starting to struggle. What's kind of missing there in regards to in order for you guys to have a complete full 90 minutes and where you guys can have a good balance game?
It's a good question. For me, it's we're leaving a little bit of, or a lot of space in between the lines and in behind us, our four, and of course we're attacking on a lot of players with me going up, and I leave a lot of space behind me, so it's hard for Rodrigo. But it's about finding the balance, like we have done before, and we know how to do it. It's just I feel like the balance isn't quite there, and that's something that we need to look at, and like of course I feel like I get stuck a little bit half and half, and then everybody are like kind of stuck half and half, and that's what happened in the first half. We're like going half and half, 50% into the tackles, and then we're just going to concede a lot of goals, and that's exactly what happened. So it's good that we're starting scoring, but now we need to find the solution for it, not concede so many goals. That'll be nice.
And we have Chris Cuff in the room. Chris, you can go ahead.
Dagur, thank you for taking my question. A couple of things. I wanted to ask you, how did the difference in the shape of the pitch with the narrower field affect you guys play tonight? And also, what does your confidence feel like? There's a lot of mistakes that you guys are making during the games. It's some of it seems like you're not sure of the passes that you and other players that you guys are making.
Yeah, of course we can't blame the pitch. Everybody play on the pitch, and New York plays here, and they play really good football. So of course it's a little bit different, but it's a football pitch, and we should be able to play there the same as them and the same as every other team that has beat them here. I don't know how many teams have beat them here. But to answer the other question about the mistakes, yeah, like I said, we do a lot of mistakes, which is not acceptable, of course. And we need to find, I think it's just a little bit of a confidence. But like I said before, like everybody make mistake. Like you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, but you need to learn from them, and that's something that we need to do. But we need to, for me as a team, we need to find when someone makes mistakes, we need to build them up. I feel like we're too much tearing each other down sometimes when we make mistake instead of just like, okay, I make mistake, let's go. Like we score, they score one, we can score two.
Thank you.
No problem.
We will go ahead and wrap up with one more from Austin.
Dagger, just how do you kind of go on from here? You had the good performance against Chicago, and now you have a bit of a setback. What kind of, is the mentality heading back home now for a couple of days and then heading right back on the road?
Yeah, it's just now we just need to win. We're gonna win, like the mentality, just we need to win every game because we want to go. Of course, everybody knows the goal is to go into the playoffs, and we're not there yet. So we need to win these games that are coming, and we need to find a solution to how we're gonna win them. So that's the only goal, and that's the only thing we're gonna try to do: win the next games.